Good day, everyone. This is Aurora speaking. We are going to present our chosen research that titled Factors Affecting Graduating Students Having Low Academic Performance Due to Pandemic Online Classes to Graduating Students in Marikina Polytechnic College. A statistical paper requirement in special topics in statistics for research as partial requirement in the fulfillment of the degree in Bachelor in Industrial Technology. But before we start the presentation, let me introduce the members of our group. Mr. Alcasabas, Mr. Amo, Miss Arco, Miss Bongalon, Miss Garcia, and Miss Santos. The introduction will be presenting of Miss Arco and followed by the research questions aligned in title will be presenting of Mr. Amo. While the strategy to answer the result question and research result will be presenting of Miss Bongalon. The research hypothesis will be presenting of Mr. Alcasabas, while the working papers presentation will be presenting by yours truly, Garcia. The last is the conclusion will be presenting of Miss Santos.
Good day, I am Joyce Kathleen A. Arco and I will presenting my introduction. COVID-19 started 3 years ago and has changed the lives of these students as well in the past 3 years. When our school started distance learning, we students at Marikina Polytechnic College having witnessed firsthand the impact of online education of our daily lives. Some of us were adjusted and some was not. Most of the students take this time as the advantage to find a decent job while they are studying, because when they are not able to work, they will starve and their families will suffer. The purpose of this study is to analyze the factors that affect on every graduating student of Marikina Polytechnic College for having a low academic performance. We want to know the reason behind what is the main root of everything. This study unlimitedly reveals how the pandemic is impact the lives of each graduate and what tools they use to stay connected at school.
Hi, good day. I am John Gabriel Amo, and now I will discuss the information about the content of our survey questionnaire. We, the researcher, compose a survey that contains 10 questions. Each question will give us the information about being a student and being a working student. And it will answer our questions that align to our title, that if there is significance between working student and a full-time student to the academic performance of a graduating student. And we connect the information from 33 randomly selected graduating selected to answer our survey. And our research questionnaire is aligned to our title. Our question number 1, what is your relationship status? Number 2, what is your gender? Number 3, are you a working student? Number 4, are you a working student and what is your status? Are you a full-time student or a part-time student? How much time do you spend on your study? Number 6, do you prefer to study via online or a face-to-face? What kind of do you use when you attend to online class? Are you using phone, laptop, or computer? What is the reason why are you having a low grade? Are you focused on your work or putting other things? And number 9, what can you use in online class if you are using mobile data or a Wi-Fi? Number 10, do you agree that online is helpful to you being a student? And these are our 10 survey questionnaires. Thank you.
So, my name is Marikina 𝓕𝓸𝓻 BIT40, and I will discuss the strategy to answer the result questionnaire. So, this research questionnaire that I conduct a survey to students and to determine the research objective and available time and free or consumer to our respondents. A qualitative research is involved the collecting data which is a numerical form, and this strategy, the research can be collect all the data using a questionnaire or a survey. This strategy is focused on the what, when, where, and the specific occurs. And I will discuss the research instrument. So this research study that utilize the qualitative research methodology. The instruments use of research to collect the data questionnaires. A 10 set of questionnaire is given to 33 respondents of Marikina Polytechnic College graduating students. The researchers use an online platform like Google Form, students for having a low grade and having low academic performance. So the researchers is how, and the researchers is to know what the factors is affecting student for having a low performance rate. So yun, the researchers is meaning to say the researchers is to know the factors is affecting students for having a low academic performance. So which yun, like what I said, the researchers is to know the factors is affecting students for having a low grade performance. So due to online classes or online platforms or online classes.
For the research is about factors that affecting the graduating students a below academic performance due to pandemic online classes to graduating students in MPC. Now that I was taught research hypothesis, I have two in my mind. One of which is the difference between academic schedule that affects the academic performance. This is because of the pandemic where we relied on online classes, which caused difficulties for many students to accomplish their academic activities. Lastly, the difference of face-to-face classes caused culture shock that needed transitional period in order for students to participate within their full capabilities.
My name is Aurora, and I'm going to be discussing the selecting working papers. Based on the study of Hoang by 2021 that entitled The Factors Affecting Students' Online Learning Outcomes During the COVID-19 Pandemic, a Bayesian exploratory factor analysis, he demonstrated the probabilities of the number of factors of Bayesian exploratory factor analysis, or BEFA. Consequently, based on the findings of this study, which indicate that online learning may be impacted by poor connectivity and slow connection, it is advised to quickly transition. In order to create an effective learning environment with fast and better accessible internet. Based on the study of WHO of 2021 entitled Factors Influencing Study Engagement During the COVID-19 Pandemic, a cross-sectional study among health and social profession students, he demonstrated the method of cross-sectional survey to explore the hypothesized effects. The data he used is linear multiple regression analysis. Academic institutions should concentrate on providing helpful teaching methods and creative approaches to assist students who lack social networks during pandemic conditions. Additionally, they ought to think about creating tools to support students in coordinating their everyday lives as well as starting projects to bolster students' self-efficacy skills. This chapter, I will be presenting the results of our data gathered. The result number 1. What is your gender? The percentage of men and women who took part in the Marikina Polytechnic College survey as shown in the graph beside. As a result, 19 responders graduated from the Mpc with a 63.6% of them were women, while men are 14 with a percentage of 36.4. The results number 2. How much time you spent to your study? Based on the study, the pie chart shows students at Marikina who are graduating spend an average of 3 hours. The number of hours spent studying is the highest among graduating students. Then the second is 2 hours with a percentage of 21.2%. Then the third one is 1 hour with a percentage of 15%. And the last is never study with 1%. The results number 3. What kind of tool you use to attend in online class? The bar graph illustrates the number of people who responded to the question we prepared for them. As you can see, the tool that students utilize the most is their mobile phone with a percent of 81.8. The other one, while 18.2% is a laptop and a computer. The tablet is 0%. Results number 4. If you are a working student, what is your status? The pie chart demonstrates the percentage impact each decision the researcher made. Students who are not employed typically provided the most responses, followed by part-time students at a rate of 36.4% and a full-time employees at a rate of 15.2%. Results number 5. Do you prefer to study in online class? The donut chart depicts the percentage decisions taken by each student at Marikina Polytechnic College. As you can see, the most popular answer was just that they preferred online courses, with a rate of 66.7%. The reason no has the least number, with a 33.3%, is that people still prefer face-to-face programs so that they can still feel a student. The responses who say yes is 22 persons, while the respondent who says no is 11 persons with a total of 33. The results number 6. Question is, what is the reason why you're having a low grade? The picture shows how many percentage of every reason those students of Marikina Polytechnic having a low grade. The graduating students receive a low grades are most likely experiencing home issues. The number of respondents who says they have a home issues is 13. It is with a rate of 39.4%, while the second to the highest is they said that the subject is too difficult to them, and they are 7 persons, while the third one is they don't have enough mobile data Wi-Fi on their home. They are 6 persons and the rate is 18.2% on the total of 33 respondents. While the fourth one is they don't understand the teachings of their teachers. They are totally 5 respondents with a 15.2% of the total respondents. And the least is they don't have enough time to study because they are working. With the 2 persons who choose these answers with a rate of 6.1%. The last presentation will be discussed of the conclusion.
This study seeks to measure the affected students during this pandemic. The study signifies that most of the students in Marikina Polytechnic College had a culture shock because we used to attend school physically. The pandemic has a huge impact, especially to those working students who is financially unstable. Because the online class requires a gadget and load or Wi-Fi to use to attend meetings, the stress of working students increased more because of the conflicts on their schedule. It does not much. We conducted that dozens of students want to bring back the traditional way of studying, which is the face-to-face classes, for their advantages to understand more clearly the lessons and to focus properly for their respectful professors.
And this is the end of our presentation. We'll see you soon. Bye!